So let's get this party started with some amazing speakers. And I'm going to first start out with our first speaker, Jill Lublin. Hold on. You got to wait for the biggest applause when she gets ready to come to the stage. That's when you got to do it. Jill Lublin is an international publicity expert featured on ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, Forbes, and more. I've taken a lot of her classes, and she's amazing, by the way. She shared the stage with icons like Tony Robbins, Corcoran, Jack Canfield, inspiring audiences worldwide. For over 2 decades, she's helped entrepreneurs and businesses gain greater visibility and profitability through authentic publicity, networking, and referrals. Her latest book, The Profit of Kindness, reveals how kindness can be a powerful competitive advantage. Give it up for Jill Lublin.
Thank you so much. I'm coming up this way because it's quiet. But we're not going to be quiet today, are we? No. It is a blessed and beautiful day, isn't it? Yes, come on, say it. It's a blessed and beautiful day. And it is because we're creating connections and connections that collaborate. And also it's about visibility. And who wants to be more visible? Would that be good? Oh, excellent. You are in the right place because I'm your publicity queen. Yes. And I want to just really thank Catherine and Colleen for your setting this up. Can we have a round of applause for these beautiful ladies? Woo! Thank you. You know, does anyone like M&Ms? Yeah. Is it just me? And the peanut ones, right? Yeah. Do we care what color they are? No, because it's all good. But here's the thing about publicity. It gives you the 3 M's, which is to, would you read it with me, please? Magnetize, multiply, and monetize. Who wants more of that? Yes, I love publicity because it is the gift that keeps on giving, right? Because what happens is you get to speak, multiply, and reach one to many. That's a lot easier than so many ways of reaching out. And I want to know from you, what do you think publicity does for you? Come on, call it out. Call it out. Exposure, and only the good kind. What else?
Credibility.
Which one? Credibility, thank you. Branding, yes. Confidence, absolutely. Authenticity, thank you. Affluence.
Sales.
Influence, yes. Sales, thank you. Andy, do you get more clients using publicity? Absolutely, yes. What else? Where's Elaine in the room? Elaine, did you get in the Huffington Post because you took my Media Mastery Intensive?
I went to your house, and we had a great happy IP day, and you said I should be blogging for Huffington Post, and I was like, whoa, and I did it, and it helped me a lot with my college degree.
Woohoo! Yes! Thank you. And the braggability forever. See, one thing you got to understand is publicity is a braggability factor, and I mean in the most positive way, because the reality is you represent yourself, and publicity happens from the minute you walk out your door. And so the opportunity to say, I've been featured in fill in the blank, because it all matters and it all counts. But here's the thing, Andy mentioned it, and I didn't hear it a lot from some of you, and that is the opportunity for publicity to give you more clients, more referrals, and more sales. Who's up for that? Yes? Yes, beautiful. Well, then we're in the right room, because publicity gives you influence and impact. Would you like to contribute more?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And my intention is to help you today with real focused ways to get publicity. I've written guerrilla publicity. The media calls it the PR Bible. It's right over there. All my books are available for sale. And what that opportunity of getting your name out there is about having people say yes to you. Can you say yes to you right now? Yes. Thank you. We'll practice yes because it's important. And so I want you to plant your publicity garden. beautiful flowers that you are, and what you've got to understand about publicity is it is an evolutionary process. It means that you do different things for publicity at different times. You have a launch coming up. Perhaps you have something right now. Perhaps you're launching something a year from now, or there's a holiday that, well, matches you. The thing about publicity is you want to plant your garden. And you want to plant it when? Now, absolutely now. Even if you got a project, I like to call them the sparkle in your eyes, you know. Perhaps you're thinking about launching, writing. Perhaps you got a design you're working on, or there's some product you're going to be creating. It's a sparkle in your eye. You start now. And then I'd like you to think about 3, 6, 9 months ahead. When you plan that way, I promise you, great results, okay? But here's the thing about publicity. Remember, it's evolutionary. Say the word with me. Evolutionary. I mean, thank you. You start where you are now, and you continue where you get to be, right? We're always creating. And so every time you create, you're starting before the creation happens. That's what's going to support you. Now, I want to know who's an expert in the room. Will you raise your hand, please, if you're an expert? I'm looking around. I'm going to wait till every hand is held high. Thank you. Claim it. Claim it. Because here's the thing, and I want you to point yourself in the heart wherever you like to point and say, I am an expert. Together, please. I am an expert. Say it again. I am an expert. And feel that. Feel that in you. See, here's the thing about publicity, and I've worked with very shy, introverted, oh my God, I'm scared people. I remember a realtor, she said she wouldn't even get on camera in any media mastery intensive and any of my other programs. She didn't have confidence, but here's the truth. She's smart, she's beautiful, she's very good at what she does, and somehow that confidence was lacking. But here's what I know, when you're clear about your message, you're able to get yourself out there in quicker, simpler, easier ways, because I'm going to teach you right now how to be concise and precise. What are you going to be? Concise and precise. And here's the thing, your clients love it. The media loves it. There's confidence that immediately is built. In fact, with this same realtor, what happened was we spent, I call them magic bullet sessions, and we spent 27, out of 30 minutes, at 24 minutes, she said to me, you just gave me the words that I've been circling around and chasing my tail. Does anyone ever feel like they're circling around and chasing their tail? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. In 24 minutes, we did it, and I told her what to say, because here's what I know. When you have a script, let's just call it what it is. When you know what to say, then it doesn't matter how you feel that day, what's happening in the world, right? It doesn't matter what's going on because you're clear and concise, and what's the other word? Precise, absolutely. So experts have messages. And guess who the media needs?
Experts.
You, absolutely. Say to yourself, the media needs me. How about that? The media needs me. They do. I promise you. And what's wonderful, like I'm really big on local. I happen to be in the Bay Area. You're in Arizona. Some of you are from other places. So use what the media is where you are. Local is good. Write that down. Local is good. Why? They need you, they want you, and it's easier, to be honest. So the formula with the message is about the problem. We want to know what's the problem out there. Here's the thing that I find most entrepreneurs do incorrectly, and that is that you say, here's what I do. Could you practice today talking in what's the problem out there? Could you practice that just in general? And I'm going to give you a formula. And that is, the problem today is, fill in the blank. And use stats if you can, because the media loves statistics. They want to know how it affects their readers, their viewers, and their listeners. That's what you've got to speak to. When you're able to do that, what's wonderful is that they will get that you're giving 2 words, write these down, value and benefit. You need to be giving value and benefit everywhere you go. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Just everywhere you go, you shower people with value and benefit. Helps if you take a shower too. And with the media in particular, listen, you got like, when I was on KZST here in Arizona for The Profit of Kindness, one of my other books when it came out, let me tell you, I had 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Now, I've had relationships that last longer than that. You know what I'm saying, women? The point is that in that 4 minutes and 20 seconds, you better come out strong, powerful, connected to yourself, authentic and resonant with your message, and know what the heck it is. Because you ain't got time to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I go on TV. And, you know, I've been doing this, gosh, almost 30 years now. And do you know I still have a little 3x5 card? I just have my main message on my lap that they usually can't see because they're closer up. So no worries about give yourself notes. Keep notes everywhere. In fact, I challenge you to put up a Post-it on your mirror first thing. And it says, you know what? I am an expert. To remind yourself. So, oh, experts, you want to get the problem today, and then you want to give people 3 solutions. You want to tell them what to do in 5-year-old language. Hold up a 5, please. 5-year-old language. Can I get some water? Thank you. A 5-year-old language. And so what you want to do is connect it so that everybody understands it. Tell people what to do and be sharp, simple, and who are you with how you speak? Listen, I've worked with accountants and, well, dentists, surprisingly, bankers, and then very alternative and healers and people in the health and wholeness field, as I like to call it. And so the truth is, thank you so much. The reality is that you're always putting out there what's the solution for people. And I want you to give it in 3 simple solutions. And so what that looks like is tell people what to do. Isn't that fun? You get to tell people what to do. But again, I want you to do it simply, okay? Keep it really simple. By the way, wait, do you see this? In the word message is what? Me, sage. Say it together with me. Me, sage. In the word message is also mess. But I just gave you, yes. But I just gave you a formula so you stay away from the mess and become the messenger. Who'd like to become more of a messenger? Yes. Well, here's good news for all of you. I'm a messenger of messengers. Yes. Really, I'm clear about that now. That was hard to say when I first started saying it. Whoa, what happened here? Okay, I'm going to go past this because I want you to talk about and use another strategy that's really simple and exciting, and that is to use everything you've got. Say it with me. Use what? Everything you've got. Now, what do I mean by that? It's called your ooh, ah factor. And I want you to say that with me just because it's fun. You ready? Ooh, ah factor. That's a sound bite. No, really. Do this. Do this. Bites of sound. I want you to start thinking, speaking, and delivering sound bites. What does that mean? Just simple ways that you're speaking what you deliver in ways that people can get quickly, no matter if they know you, connect to you, care about you, at least they'll remember you. And I want you to be remembered. Yes? So using everything you've got, let me just ask you, I'm looking around the room. I see diversity. I see women for International Women's Day. Could you use that as everything you've got?
Yes.
Could you, as a woman I was working with who's a business communication coach, and we were doing great stories about how to be powerful in business, and then Black History Month comes around, and prior to that we changed her story to be how to be a powerful Black woman in today's time and communicate effectively. Do you think that's a better message for Black History Month? Yes. Is that using everything she's got? Absolutely. Do you know that story got her into Black Enterprise, fabulous business publication. That story got her into Essence magazine. That story got her into spaces and places that, honestly, being a business communication coach would never have gotten her. And I remember in my Media Mastery Intensive, which I'll tell you about toward the end, there was a woman in there, and I said, it's on Zoom, right? I'm looking across the Zoom room, and I said, may I ask you what ethnicity you are? And she said, I'm Filipino. Now, she came there to grow her digital marketing agency. Great, because who wants more clients using publicity? Yes, you're going to get them. By the way, I'm not seeing hands up. Who wants more clients using publicity? Thank you, absolutely. And she got it. She got it because we used everything she's got. Now, she said to me when she first came in, she said, one of the things I want to do is I want to speak on stage with Les Brown. It was a dream of hers. You know who Les Brown is? Yes. Phenomenal, phenomenal speaker. I just adore him. And I thought, okay, that's really good. I know Les Brown. I've spoken on his stages, and I know Les likes publicity. And he appreciates it, and he honors it. So I said to her, are you willing to do whatever it takes to get more publicity? And she said, absolutely. That's why I'm here. And I said, let's use hashtag #StopAsianHate. That was the story that got her, she was 28 years old at that moment. And that's the story that got her into the top 30 under 30 Filipino businesses in the Filipino Business Journal. Do you think that was good for her business?
Yes.
You bet it was. It also got her a gig with Les Brown because she sent it to him. And do you know what else? She can use that top 30 under 30 when she's 35, when she's 40, when she's 50, when she's 60, because here's the thing, and more, because here's the thing about publicity you gotta get, it is the gift that keeps on what? Giving. Ooh, you listen so well, I love you. And that's the power of multiplication, braggability, like Elaine was able to do quickly, able to brag that she's been in the Huffington Post forever, right? And so what could you be using? I just want to hear from some of you. Everything you've got. Come on, tell me. What can you be using? Could be obvious, maybe not so obvious. What could you use? Please, stand on up, yeah.
I'm a former television news anchor on NBC.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Thank you. Oh, yes. So you understand the power of showing up, right?
Yes.
And can you help people with that?
Absolutely.
Good, thank you. Thank you, I love that. Thank you, Veronica. Amazing. By the way, if you haven't been to eWomen Network, I've been a long-term member, over 20 years. I love this woman. She does an amazing job with her chapter. Please make sure to go and visit her at her booth. Please.
So I'm an award-winning business matchmaker facilitator at
Women's Connection. So do most of us want to connect better?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes, beautiful. Thank you.
I'm a former WBFF pro, and as a cover scout.
Wait, what's WB?
I'm a WBFF World of Beauty Fitness. It's a fitness competition.
Ooh, I love
I
that.
competed as a competitor for 4 years.
Ooh.
And then I was on the cover of Scouts No Health Facts, and then they wrote full health facts.
Okay, I want you to slow down when you say this. By the way, women, you know what? Can I just tell you, we tend to go fast and over things quickly. Slow it down and claim it. It's very exciting, and congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Karen, over here. I'm going to give you, oh wait, why don't we stop over here, Katrina? Another amazing woman. You're going to get to hear from her today.
I'm a 14-time international best-selling author, and I know how to get you to be one.
I love
So I know how
that.
to
Thank
get-
you. Yes. Karen? Hang on one sec. She's coming. Anyone else over? Thank you. I see you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Karen Jones, and I'm a certified grief recovery specialist. And I'm usually a unicorn in the room because there are not very many people that are grief recovery specialists.
Yes.
And I also want to say that I've taken Jill's classes, a number of them, and I've been on TV shows and podcasts because of you. You taught me always to say yes, even when I'm not ready and I think I'm not ready, and you figure it out. So thank you. Jill's great.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. And thank you. I have a woman in the pink and then over here in the middle. And let me just say, okay, I have a woman, she's a voice coach, right? That's what she does. She's a Christian woman. And so guess what we're able to do? Christian media, Christian women's media, and women's media. That's 3 in 1. She never thought about it, never talked about it, and now she's featured all over. Please.
I am Dara Gibson, and I am a Cybersecurity Power 100 honoree.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. And by the way, Dara, is cybersecurity a hot topic right now? Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Okay, we have somebody in the middle right here.
I got a pink.
Okay, hang on.
We love pink. Let's celebrate the power of pink.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, I'm Mel C. I am the founder of Six Figure Chicks. How many six-figure chicks do we have here? Woo! So I empower successful women to be a part of a rich community of like-minded women and to give back to our community by empowering others by the written words that we share in our books. And as well with Katrina Sawa, I help women become international bestsellers in 90 days.
Beautiful. And becoming hot chicks, right? Okay, we're going to take one more. You pick it. One more. Thank you.
I see a hand.
Sorry about that if we missed you. Using everything
were you standing?
you what? Got.
You earned it.
Well, what an entrance. Sorry. Hi, everybody. My name's Soraya. I am the District Rotaract representative for the state of Arizona 2 times. This is my 2nd term. And so I help amplify the impact of our Rotary Network, which is an international service organization with 1.2 million members. So I'm happy to lead the charge here in Arizona. It's given me the leadership skills to start my own business. So I own MOVA. If you would like to learn how to get 20 hours back into your week, come talk to me.
Thank you. Now, here's the thing. Thank you. Give yourselves a hand, all of you. All of you. Thank you. And I'm going to encourage you, I'm just going to say, go deeper. Go deeper. Like, if you're Hispanic, let's use Hispanic media. If you've got a story like my business consultant who has a son who's autistic, she was in the media for National Autism Month talking about how to be a mom, how to work, being a mom with a special needs child. That's interesting. That's heartfelt. We're women. We connect to those stories. Be who you are. Be authentic. Use your stories often first. Okay, I want to take a picture of this because I'm not going to read it. These are some hot topics. Can you all see that, hopefully? These are some hot topics that are happening right now and excellent to talk about visibility. And speaking of visibility, if you want some immediate visibility building activities in addition to the things I've taught you already, here are some fabulous ways that you can build visibility quickly with the links, and they're all free. That's fabulous, right? Okay, so take a picture of that. And I just want to show you the Profit of Kindness, which my book's over here. The Profit of Kindness, when it came out, it is not about raving about, woo, I got to book out the Profit of Kindness. That is not the story. Here's what the story is. The divided states of America. That's the story that got me 7 Fox News interviews in the first 30 days. Would that be good for you? Yes. Oh yeah, you got to push the right button. Come on, push that button. Let's go. Push that button. Yes, thank you. And that's the power of publicity. In Inc. magazine and Forbes twice, that's hot, about, as they said, that kindness is now the competitive advantage in business. And in fact, God inspired me to do kindness circles. I run them on Zoom. They're every month. 3rd Wednesday of every month at 10 a.m. Pacific. Come with us. JillLublin.com/kindness circles, okay? Who's been there? Who's been there? I know a few of you in the room have. Has it been great? Yes, and we actually network. We network twice during it, all on Zoom. So please come join us. That is super fun. And you know, when we're at it, by the way, did I see a little bit of, I didn't get the picture. Did I see that? Okay, I'm going back. Hang on. That one? All right, take a moment. I saw a moment.
Jill, they need you to scooch back a little bit. There we go.
You can send me the pictures of me in the slide, okay? Got it? Okay, beautiful. So we are now spreading kindness around the globe. On the left side is the book in India. On the right side is the book in Russian. And so I just ask you to help me spread this movement of kindness. Do you know that yesterday was World Kindness Day? And so in February, it's Random Acts of Kindness week. And you know what I do? I take a contrary position in February, and I say, let's practice a conscious act of kindness every single day. Who's with me on that? Can we practice that? Excellent. It's so easy. It's free. Let's do it together. And with that, I want to show you what Entrepreneur Magazine said. Entrepreneur said, and by the way, who's an entrepreneur in the room? Thank you. Do you remember I talked about the garden right in the beginning? So notice the production for the June issue is March. Who'd like to be an Entrepreneur Magazine? Absolutely. Do you know when the writer's deadline for the June issue? Look at that. When is it? January 15th. That means that you're pitching in September and October. That's why I talk about the gardening process. The gardening process is a key to your publicity success. And you know, a key to your publicity success is doing publicity. Taking a step from wherever you are, a baby step is perfect. The point is to have systems in place and know what to do, and then keep stepping, because what I know is the stepping is what creates the momentum that builds your reputation and your message and gets it out there so that you can reach a lot more people a lot easier. That's good, yes? No more efforting. We effort a lot in life. And what I love, can you tell I love publicity? Why I love this is because it's a strategy that connects you quickly to those you want to reach. Because here's the thing, you want the people who want you to say what to you? Yes. And you want the media to say what to you? Yes. So here's my tip. When the media says, can you talk about this? What you gonna say? Yes. Say it again. Yes. Thank you. You have to say yes to the media. Here's the thing. You might be shaking in your boots or not even know what to say, but you got me in your front pocket now. And you, I promise, will find a way. It's called bridging, to get the topic right and to do it with a way that's graceful and simple. And that's authentic to you. And even if it isn't like your exact subject, you're gonna get in there, because here's the good news. Once you're in the media, who controls your message? Point yourself and say, me. You control your message. Good news, yes? Okay, have I brought you some good news today? Oh, good. Because here's the thing. What I also know is you need to understand how to do it and get it done and do it right. And I want to invite you, I was told to tell you about this, my Media Mastery Intensive. Andy, you mentioned it. Elaine, you actually did a VIP day. Karen's been in there. Quite a few. Who's been in my Media Mastery Intensive? Susie, I know you have. Thank you. What we do is I'm really big on let's get this stuff done and do it in ways that are simple and easy. So imagine this. You're on Zoom, only like 2 hours a day, simple, and I bring you a media panel who actually tells you what's hot, what's not, and here's your pitches. Not every one of you, but here's many pitches. Do you think that might be good for your business? Yes. So imagine this, you're walking away with actual media feedback, not to mention highly interactive breakouts where you get to practice, because practice does make perfect, and there's never too much practice, right? And so you exercise your muscle and you actually practice your pitch. And can I just ask you, is everybody selling something in the room? Come on. Yes. Be happy, be proud, be excited, because it is your gift. And publicity will help you master that gift and give it to others in a beautiful way. So in the Media Mastery Intensive, that's what we're doing. Get it done, publicity. And because I love you, and because I'm here in Arizona, I'm going to do one other thing for you, and that is give you the publicity crash course as part of it. Now, I told you I believe in systems. So guess what? In the system, I have a 30, 60, and 90-day system. Imagine this. We're going to be in the Zoom, always in Zoom, short days, doing 3 documents. Get it done. You don't have to think about this anymore. We're going to get it done. And then on top of that, you're going to have templates that you can use for any project you're working on anytime. Would that be good for you? Yeah. Absolutely. So both of these together, check it out. $394. How much is it today? $97. It is an outrageous bargain. It's a no-brainer. I'm going to be right over here at the break. I've got wonderful forms. You can do it online, or you can go to jilllublin.com/bundle. I just want to say it leaves when I leave Arizona, which is tonight, okay? So it's a great offer and a great opportunity. And I just thank you from the bottom of my heart for the opportunity to present to you, to get your message out, and to create that visibility factor that supports you. Because here's the deal. You ready? Your message matters. Say to yourself, please, my message matters. My message matters. Thank you, everyone.
Let's give it up for Jill Lublin, everybody. Woo! So great, so great. Let's see if I can get these separated so we don't have a nightmare going on up here. All right. Okay, ladies. It is time for a break. Don't move. Don't move yet. Couple of housekeeping items. The restrooms are down the hall on the right. The coffee, tea, lemonade, water, it's all out over here on the right. You have 15 minutes to go around to meet some vendors, talk to some ladies in the room. How do you get raffle tickets? Did anybody hear that this morning? There's 2 tables full of raffles over here. Does anyone remember how you get raffle tickets? Okay. House of Refuge, we are doing a fundraiser for them today. Not only the food pantry out front, thank you for all the food, but we are also raising funds so you can purchase tickets from Jacqueline, and you can visit the House of Refuge over here to purchase those tickets. If you buy tickets from a QR code, please go see Jacqueline so that you can collect your tickets. The vendors also have raffle tickets. How do you get those raffle tickets? You have to talk to a vendor. So don't just walk up and say, can I have a raffle ticket? If it was my table, I'd say, nope. You want a raffle ticket, you gotta work for it. So how about you actually go to the vendors that you want to learn more about? There are so many resources in this room for you to continue connecting and to build and elevate your business. That's why you're here today. So let's go to break, and then when we get back, hold on, sit at a different table. If you are sitting with friends and people that you know, do not stay there because you already know them. You want to move to a different table so you can meet someone new. I'll see you back in 15 minutes. I would just have your speakers come up this side, and we'll just kind of have them do that. Okay. And I can walk around and tell those speakers to make sure that they're coming up. Okay, awesome. Okay. And then how do I like this? We haven't even done a round table. I know. I know. Oh. They switched the schedule up and put a break, and then we're going to move after the move. Okay. I don't even know where I'm sitting. Then stay there. Well, all of us. Oh, got it. I understand. Great, how are you? About 12 minutes early as of now. Yes. Okay, good. I know I was like, I know I forgot that stuff.